You are using this program because you want to relax. To relax means to let go. So start right now. Let go of any expectations you may have about this program. Don't judge it or compare it with anything you have experienced before. You are about to participate in a very powerful phenomenon. This program works on several different levels simultaneously. It will affect you consciously, and it will affect you subconsciously. Don't be concerned with whether you understand everything being said. Simply allow the words to wash over you as you concentrate on whichever parts of the moving patterns you are naturally drawn to. Relaxation does not mean feeling sleepy. Relaxation is not being stationary as opposed to moving. Relaxation is not about doing nothing. It doesn't mean doing something more slowly or putting less effort into doing it. You can be wide awake and perfectly relaxed. You can be moving quickly and expending energy and still be relaxed. You could even be engaged in intense physical combat and be supremely relaxed. In the next half hour, we are going to achieve both an understanding of relaxation and an experience of it. You are using this program because you want to relax. So, for the next half hour, devote yourself fully to it. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your time and your money. Allow this program to work for you. It is very powerful and requires only your attention. Imagine that for the duration of the program, everything's okay. There is nothing that needs to be done right now, and nothing matters at all. We have no cares and no worries. Affirm to yourself mentally right now, I want to relax. I want to let go. Take a deep breath. Hold it for just a moment, then slowly expel it. As you do so, repeat to yourself mentally, I let go of the tension. Do that again. There's no hurry, there's no rush. A deep breath, and as you expel it, say internally, I let go of the tension. Most of the time we breathe shallowly, with only the top part of our lungs. Breathing deeply helps to rid the body of both stale air and tension. Let's get rid of some more tension. We'll do that best if we firstly create tension. But this tension will be controlled by us. It will be where we want it, when we want it. Tense your entire body right now, from your neck to your shoulders to your arms and to your legs. Tense it more. More. When it's as tense as you can get it, take a deep breath and let go. Allow the tension to fall away. Feel your body relaxing and let the tension go. Now, tense your left foot. Screw it up as tightly as you can and hold that tension for a few seconds. Then, let it go. Imagine the tension in your muscles as being lots of little black molecules, and as you release the tension, the black molecules fall right out and down and through the floor, taking away any tension. Now tense your right foot, really tightly. Hold for a few moments, then let go of the tension. Imagine those black molecules as they fall out and down through the floor, taking any remaining tension with them. Tense your whole left leg. Tense it fiercely. Hold it, then let it go. Feel your leg becoming more relaxed. Do the same with your right leg. Tense, hold, and let go. Your legs feel heavy and relaxed. Now your pelvic muscles. Tense, hold, and let go. Feel your muscles becoming more and more relaxed as you imagine the black molecules falling out and down through the floor. Now your chest, back and shoulders. Tense, hold, and let go. Let your shoulders droop as you relax even more. Now both your arms and your fists, tense them until they are rock solid. Hold, and let go. Your arms feel very limp and relaxed as the black molecules of tension fall out and down through the floor. Now your neck, throat and face. Tense them. Screw up your face. Hold that tension, then let it go. Feel the molecules fall away as you become more and more relaxed. Your whole body is now in a state of complete and utter relaxation as all the tension is released from your body. Take a few slow, deep breaths as you continue to listen. If relaxation is letting go, what is it we're holding on to? The things we grip tightly are the things nearest and dearest to us. There are two things we hold on to very tightly indeed. One of these things is our beliefs. We all believe that things are a certain way. For instance, we may believe that the earth revolves around the sun, that if we fall from a great height we'll hurt ourselves, and that when we leave our front door things will be much the same as they were the last time we left our front door. These beliefs of ours are unique to us. No one else's beliefs are all exactly the same as anybody else's. Obviously we aren't consciously aware of all our beliefs all of the time. They live in the subconscious mind and together form a structure which we can call our world picture, our idea of the way things are. But our idea of the way things are isn't necessarily the way we'd like them to be. Having created an idea of the way things are in our subconscious mind, which is just another name for our memory store, we've also created an idea of how we'd like to change some of those things. So desire automatically follows from belief. The way we want things to be or not to be depends on how we believe they are right now. Have you ever experienced something which seemed to you so beautiful, so awe-inspiring that it almost took your breath away? A situation like that can fill the attention so that there's no room left for our normal day-to-day little self that goes through life comparing, judging, and keeping itself separate from the experience of life. The things we see as truly beautiful are the things we don't want to change. This is almost a mathematical formula because the less we want to change something, the more beautiful or perfect we see it as being. And the more perfect we see it as being, the less we want to change it. So beauty lies in the way we see the thing now. Beauty is the thing as it is. Awareness of beauty is an immediate experience. It temporarily frees us from time and from the demands of the little self-idea that lives within our world picture. We're always happier and more relaxed when doing things if we like doing them. Tension can arise when we have to do something we dislike. It can also arise out of fear. We may love things just as they are and be afraid that they'll change. Relaxation is an important ingredient in happiness. Happiness is focusing on what is, on what you've got. Unhappiness is focusing on what you haven't got. Can mere thinking relax us? Well, let's turn the question around. Can mere thinking make us tense? If you thought your life, or the life of a loved one, was in extreme danger, you would experience tension. It could turn out that you were mistaken, and that life was not at risk. So if you experienced tension, we can see that it was your own thought or idea that caused it. Tension gets trapped in the body, notably in the muscles. Tension, like any other thought or emotional feeling, is a particular pattern of energy in the brain and body. We inadvertently remember to feel tense in certain situations simply out of habit. We are unintentionally calling forth a previously determined pattern of tension. Once aware of this process, we can consciously prevent it, simply by creating alternative patterns of thought which will themselves become fixed the more they are used. If the mind is relaxed, so will be the body. It is a fact that the body responds directly and often immediately to emotion. When we're afraid, the stomach constricts. When we are angry, adrenaline is released into our bloodstream. Even if we only imagine a nasty confrontation, adrenaline can be released. Most of the suffering in our lives is mental. We cause it ourselves. Let's look at two words with something in common: tension and contention. When we contend with something, we are fighting it. We are going against it. When we dislike the way things are, we are contending with them. When we like the way things are, there is no contention. We accept them for what they are. If you went through life liking every single thing exactly as it was, you would not contend with anything, and as far as you were concerned, everything would be perfect. You'd have every reason to be relaxed about life. As individuals, we decide what is good in life and what is bad. We make those definitions ourselves. And when something meets our definition of bad, we are unhappy with it. When something meets our definition of good, we are happy and relaxed about it. We aren't suggesting that somehow we need to see all things as perfect and desire no change at all. Desire for change is one of the ingredients of individuality, and individuality is what makes life so interesting. However, we don't need to like everything in order to accept it. Acceptance of something just means that we aren't contending with it. We know how it is now. We know how we'd like it to be in an ideal world. All we need to do is accept its reality and accept our desire to change it. We don't need to give ourselves a hard time over the fact that it may be other than we want it to be. And some things can't be changed, so in that case we need to either accept them by learning to live with them or remove ourselves from them. We always have choices. We can endure life or we can enjoy it. The right of self-decision is ours and ours alone. As you continue to watch your television screen, you will see a waveform appear on it. As the words appear, repeat them to yourself mentally. We're not relaxed when we're afraid. Worry, fear, and tension use up an enormous amount of energy. It gets trapped in muscles and in mental loops in the brain that go around and around. And when we're low on energy, it is difficult for us to rise above it all. And often, tension isn't really noticed until it's built up into something that can't be ignored. Actually, worrying is a survival process. To a certain extent, it is necessary. When we worry over something, we are turning it over and over in our minds, looking at it from different directions to see if we can find a solution to it. What happens, though, is that we come to dead ends, and we start again at the beginning of the same train of thought and come to the same dead ends. Here's a technique to end worry. Look carefully at the situation causing you to worry. Define it. Define exactly what it is about the situation that you don't like. Accept it. Be realistic. Try to see the situation as it really is. Take action. Work out the alternatives. Work out what the worst possible consequence could be, and based on that, make a firm decision to do something about it. We feel afraid when we don't have confidence in our own resources, our own strengths and capabilities to deal with situations. We need to practice relying on ourselves. We need to have faith that we can sort things out, and that it is only our belief in ourselves that enables us or prevents us from doing so. The mind is a self-programming, self-limiting, goal-seeking belief structure, and the goals it seeks are directly related to its beliefs. Let's imagine, just for the duration of this program, that your beliefs are somewhat different than usual. Imagine that you are entirely invulnerable, that no force in the universe can harm you or your loved ones in any way at all. Imagine that you have the ability to carry out any task and to complete it to the highest conceivable standard. Imagine that whenever you have a need, it is instantly fulfilled. Problems are a thing of the past. Imagine that you are the person people come to for help, that you have no problems of your own, and you are easily able to see solutions to others' problems. You are loved and respected. You work hard and you enjoy every single moment of it. And when work is over and it is time to relax, this comes easy to you. You have no cares, no worries, no problems. Nothing matters to you except the love you give to everything you do and to everyone who is fortunate enough to know you. You have an intense relationship with something of the utmost importance. This moment. This one right now. The one that is with you always, that accompanies you your whole life. You feel relaxed because you have no fears. You feel relaxed because you deserve to feel that way. You feel relaxed because you are doing your best, and you know it, and that's all that matters. You meet each person in life as if it were a privilege to know them. You respect their beliefs, no matter how different to your own, because you realize that a person's beliefs, whatever they are sacred to them. They are one's very idea of the way things are. Beliefs are a person's foundations. You forgive everyone who has ever slighted you. You realize they were only acting on their beliefs. You realize that forgiveness releases you from the shackles of the past, and that only you have the key to those chains. You make no apology for your own past. It's already happened. It happened because of a whole multitude of processes, each affecting the others. Your behavior was the result of the sum of your knowledge at the time. and that's that. But now you know more. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. You are thankful for the ordinary, the mundane, that which keeps things going, but you celebrate the extraordinary. And you celebrate people's differences, those things that give a flavour to life. Life for you is an adventure, and you are flexible enough to be able to bend and adapt to its inconsistencies. You are constantly prepared for the unexpected, and you treat each and every event as an opportunity, as a chance to learn and to experience new states of being, and to transform that learning into growth, a new you that improves constantly, that becomes better and better as the moment moves along. For you, because you have learnt the secret of being special, the moment is very full. You are constantly aware of your body and your thoughts. And because you have no need to be anything but totally honest, you are always aware of your real motivations. You hide nothing from yourself. And this gives you self-respect, and it also gives you humility. You have self-importance, but it is not more so than others' self-importance. You are valuable as everyone else. Because you have seen what relaxation is, you know that there is no need to try to be relaxed. Trying is not relaxing. You know you cannot fight tension. You simply let go of your ideas, your wants, your worries, and anything that is causing contention within you. You realize that life is too short for anything but an intense love of the moment and everything it contains. You have discovered the secret of peace of mind, and this has given you some real things of value. You have poise and grace. You have self-control. You have patience. You have an optimism that is always with you. You have unlocked the tension that has been trapped in your body, and this has given you greater energy. Relaxation does not mean using less energy. It is rather the way we use energy. When there is no contention, but a calm acceptance of the way things are, along with a calm acceptance of our decision to change some of them, then our energy flows in a unified way, in a complete way. There is no disagreement within us. Our energies and our thoughts flow smoothly, as one. There is a complete movement, a unified, harmonious movement, a wholehearted attitude to life. The difference between coherent thought and scattered thought is like the difference between normal rays of light and the concentrated power of a laser beam. Normal light is made of waves that overlap each other and for the most part cancel each other out. Laser light is made of waves that have been lined up so that they are all synchronized and flowing together in harmony. In physics, this is described as making the waves coherent. There are no odd waves cancelling out or contending with any other waves, and so the laser beam, containing the same amount of energy as normal light, has become extraordinarily powerful. Thought, too, can be transformed from being scattered to being coherent. And this way of being is energy efficient. When we relax the self-idea's hold on things, what it believes, what it wants, and how things should be, we have released all that trapped energy, which can now be used to achieve. We have rediscovered the moment and the secret of concentration, because there must be relaxation before there can be concentration. We are learning to let things go. We know we can always pick them up again, but we have learned how to switch off and let go whenever we need to. And we know that the more we practice doing this, the easier it will become. We know that if we can imagine being a certain way, then we can be that way whenever we wish. We know that whenever we're feeling tense, we'll be able to just take a deep breath and slowly breathe away the tension. And as we do so, we need only repeat to ourselves, the universe is doing its best, and I love every bit of it. You realize the benefits of periods you put aside for yourself purely to relaxing. You know that you can just sink into a chair and allow it to take your weight until your body feels very heavy and relaxed, and you can feel the tension draining away from you. And as you relax, words will occur to you like tranquility, peace, calm, quiet, still, perfect. And when life gets too serious, you'll remember that you are here to enjoy it, to have fun with it, and to share the joy of it. For you, life has changed from being an arena in which you struggle to being a game that you play, a game whose rules you discover more of every day, a game that you play and enjoy that play. As you learn to relax, you'll begin to get more and more out of life, and you'll see its opportunities more clearly. You'll begin noticing the way that you do things with great interest, the way you walk, the way you talk to people, the way you handle objects, and the way you handle situations. You'll start to get great enjoyment from the way you do things, and you'll begin to do them with flair. You'll begin to develop a deep trust in your own capabilities, in your ability to achieve, and your ability to enjoy achieving. You'll find that the true secret of relaxation is enjoyment, is love for the moment, this one, right now. We hope you have enjoyed the experience of psychovisual therapy. Please write and tell us how this program worked for you, and if you have other problems in your life we may help you with. Thank you.